And the stream button,
Yeah.
like on Discord.
Oh yeah, that one as well. Yeah. True. Facts. Let me just. I'm also gonna go make some tea real quick. So I'll be right back before we.
He's streaming while he's live, pretending to be live.
I am pretending to be live.
Yeah, now he's farming.
I'm just
hours.
farming those hours, bro.
Wait, but Lucas, are you live though?
I am live.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Life is life.
Life is live.
Yeah, the song. I still can't watch video live streams.
Live
Like-
streams?
Yeah, I can't watch them on YouTube. Like, I really don't know why.
You can't watch the YouTube live streams?
Alright, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
be right back. I'm just gonna go make that tea.
Not the live streams, just the live streams?
Yeah, no, the live streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's so weird because like, why shouldn't that work? Because if it's on my system's end, like, how can that not work if a website works? Like, bro.
Yeah. What can you say?
Yeah, it's JavaScript. What can you do? You know.
Oh my god, bro! The 6 standard library, they made this like STD.io thing that's like for async, but they're just like gradually moving everything into it. Like there's not gonna be anything else in the standard library. It's all gonna be just standard IO.
Damn.
Like it's to do with the reading, writing, async, like clocks, pull events or something, sleeping, threads, directories, files, TTY,
Jason. Nah.
yeah, they got everything in here, man. But the thing is, there's also this more shit that you can't really see very easily because all these types also have a lot of I don't know. Like everything's gonna be using this IO stuff in like a second, so yeah, the standard library is gonna just be deprecated.
I would have needed that because the last 3 days I spent figuring out why my code doesn't work on Windows.
Probably because it's on Windows.
You know, it's the dumbest errors I had in a while.
Oh,
But yeah, then like the first thing were that because I used in my makefile a Linux shell command to find all my source files, it didn't work on Windows. But it did say, oh yeah, this command couldn't be found. It just executed normally, but didn't add all the source files, but a few. So the files were compiled, but not all, and the file with the main function was missing. And it gave me the error, undefined reference to win main. And I thought it's because like I'm doing something wrong with compiling on Windows, because I need to do something with the win main function or something. I didn't thought like my main function was completely missing because I didn't have the source files. So there I spent a lot of time. Then I found that out, and then I tried to get files saving working. But because Windows uses UTF-8 or I don't know, UTF-16, UTF-8.
Oh, UTF-16, yeah.
Oh, UTF-16, yeah. And so I couldn't like open files with the standard IO functions in C.
Right.
So I needed to make a cross-platform version, and that took a while, but it was really simple in the end. But I just tried a lot of approaches and they didn't work until one worked.
Damn. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, use the 6 standard library.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you are using the POSIX standard for using files, right?
What do you mean?
It's good.
What?
Wait, do you know what the POSIX what POSIX is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you use that.
But that's not cross-platform.
Yeah, I know, but I hope you still use that.
Is it the standard fopen function? Like
don't know, but it's like the file. What are they called? You know, the FD_T.
I'm not sure if I'm using them.
Yeah.
But why should I use them?
Well, POSIX is like cross-platform for like a lot of systems because
Oh
well, it's
yeah.
cross-platform only. Like it works on Linux, FreeBSD. Yeah, it's basically just like the Unix standard for stuff also, and just
That's
it's a
crazy.
standard that most things try to adhere to.
Yeah,
it
but
is
if
crazy.
it's in the standard library in C, I can just use it. Probably it's like better to use that probably than POSIX.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, what the heck am I trying to do here?
Lucas,
What?
you know, you're alive?
No, I'm kind of dead.
Damn.
Ah,
Yeah.
understandable.
Damn. Anyways, we are. I guess if we are gonna run into the thing where we need a debugger, I will try to read on the cheat sheet, I guess. I don't know. Trace. Backtrace. There is. But I'm not really sure even how to use it properly. But I guess this is my best option. I should actually get good at using it so far. Until there's a better option out there, you know. That's my only option that I got, kind of. But where is Lucas live reactor and SM? Bro, it's not here. Wait, let me see. We have a. What? I swear it just. Okay. So, let me just fix this. Ugh. Alright, so now we can continue. Damn it, run away from you. That's crazy. What ran away from me? Alright, anyways, this is the build system. We're not gonna touch that for now. A build file, bruh. We are going to touch the renderer and the C library that we imported last time because I think we need to move it. But actually what we're gonna do for that is that we're gonna continue figuring out the next step on this thing. I think we can. I know it crashes right now for some cases, but I want to get to the next step to analyze that crash better. And for that, we're gonna see. I added this. It wanted to add depth. And this is where it kind of gets interesting because I'm also considering just moving this completely away from here. But because we have the draw image as well as they do, but I think it's in the wrong place. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's like still render, but it's also, it feels a bit odd to have it there. But we can still keep it the depth image. So now I'm writing without sense like more than every day. I was like, wow, and my head hurts. Damn. Drink water, eat some fatty stuff and some salt. And I will initialize alongside the draw image in the init swap chain function. This is like, I'm still unsure. Like, should I keep it actually in here or not? What did you say, Harold?
Nothing.
Alright. You sure about
All
that?
good, Jay?
Yep.
Alright. But wait. Because this is the only thing I don't like about it, but I guess you have to kind of... What? I don't understand. If you create a descriptor, why does it need to know about the draw image? That's for me sounds so weird. Like... Wait, do we use it? Yeah, it's used here. And it actually needs the image view. Descriptor image info. That's the only thing it needs. But it's so weird for me that... Can I... Well, I guess I'm not actually passing in I'm passing in the image view. So I guess that's fine. Still a bit weird, but I guess it's fine. Then in the... Okay, so we can go to initializing the swap chain. Here I should probably pass an allocator as well, but I just use static memory. It's fine. RC, alright, see ya. We are going to... I should change this to mailbox. Because mailbox is superior, but I'm gonna do it later. And then this should be down here. Why is it... Init takes in the physical device, the surface, the width and height. Why are we now we will initialize alongside the draw image in the init swap? Why? Create image. Oh, okay, that's because they just put everything in the yeah. Hello, Peppa Lubas. I think I will. Okay, we'll go a few steps back. To here, draw image. It's a VK image with the device, swap chain format, swap chain extent. 32-bit format. Do I need something specific? Like, what are they doing with it or otherwise? And then what is this? Where is this stored? I just say that it's equal to that. Okay. Oh wait, it's... Why would you do it like that? Okay, sure. VK image create info, and then they create... then they use a bootstrap helper function, depth image format, depth image usage, draw image extent. This I can still use what comes from the swap chain, and then they create the image. Okay, nothing weird about that. And then build a image view for the draw image to use for rendering. Aren't you already using an image view? Or have I just gone in? I think I have already done it. What we're gonna do now, we have this. We're gonna take the same way we create the normal image, we're gonna create a depth image. I think this should be fine enough. I don't know if that's how we spell depth, whatever. We will pass in the same Vulkan memory allocator. Don't know what it's used for. I don't think we need to... Then we'll take in the device, also now swap chain format. This will not necessarily be the same, so I think we should actually force it to be this. vk.c.this, and then the extent will probably be the same, but now we need vk image usage flags, and those will be a bit different. Let's see. Yeah, because I have just made assumption that it's gonna be a draw image all the time. Yeah, probably should not do that. Format I have not even considered. Great. Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, format I completely just shit, fuck it, you know. I should...
Wait guys, I will be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. Worst case scenario, we'll just mess up a lot of things. Best case, I probably won't, but I think I will change a few things around here, because this is not good. I'll take this one as a copy from here, and then I will just put this in here, and then I will take this away from here. I will leave it like that, so I will remember it. And then here, because we don't want to use, for this thing, we still want to use this thing. Bam. Alright. And I can go back into here. And we can change this to the format now, actually. Like so. And Then we can get rid of that. Now usage flags. I think that's something that should also probably be passed in a accelerometer. I might split this up to a create image and then I create image view separate thing. So this would be more or less just a namespace which contains both structures, because it's starting to look like it could almost, it could be more beneficial to do it like that. Not entirely sure. We will find out soon enough. It might break, it might not, who knows. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll take the flags. I think I will say draw image usage flags. So we get the memory allocator for Vulkan, we get the device, we get the format, we get the extent. I think the usage flags are the last things we would like to pass in. So we're gonna take them like that. And here, now we basically will just get them in. I probably should not call them the same thing. Draw image use. It's not a draw image, it's just image usage flags. Yes. Well, why am I doing it so damn complicated for myself? I don't need to create the whole damn thing. Bruh. Just... okay, wait, I'm gonna need that. Image usage flags, and we're just gonna replace it with that over there, and I think that should be it, yeah. Alright.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay, I will time that. Then we'll take this away from here, we won't need that anymore. And then we can go back to the renderer, and then in here we can see now that we want also to take in the flags. We can do this, so we can see it a bit easier. Could still do this as a one-liner, but it's fine, we'll do this. Don't know if this is legal, it seems to be okay. Yep, that seems, that looks about right. This is a bit cursed. I will do it like this. Okay, what the fuck? No, I won't do that. we'll keep it like that. The images, I guess, will have a bit separate then, so it makes sense to look at them like that cursed, because the other ones are so nice. So. Alright, now we will have to take this thing, which will just be depth image usage, and this will be the only thing that we want to do for it. So we're gonna do this, bam! Right, vk.c, bam. And now it's just being unused, which is fine. We're just gonna comment it out. And then we're gonna comment this thing out. I just wanna see, now that I made this change, everything should still work the same way, unless if I did something horrendously wrong. But I don't think I did, because I don't do that. Okay, we can see if it works now. Projects, YouTube, and we'll go there. Perfect, we'll take it from there, put that there. We will do SpacetimeDB, start, and then we'll do Sigbuild. Run. Let's see if it does run. It did. I knew it was gonna work. It's perfect. Alright. Mesh added. Perfect. And we have everything freed. That's even better. Now we will try to start making this depth testing. We won't probably see anything different because, as I said, we have a little bit of fuckery going on with the C loading tiny object loader. But that's a thing that I have done wrong. Either it's how I upload the memory to the GPU, or it's actually some... Nah, the C library is correct. I can blame that. But I'm loading it wrong or I'm uploading it wrong. One of those, most likely. Well, what else could it be? A bit hot still, Jesus. Alright. Now we basically have created, we did this and build the image view for the draw image to use for... What the fuck have they been doing before? Because I have had used a image view from before. I'll even create an image view for the damn depth, which I don't think I need. In the same way as the draw image, but we're giving it the uses and using 30-bit float as depth format. Make sure also to add the depth image into the deletion queue. Yeah. Well, I guess we can do it right now while we're on it, right? So, wait, do I have it? I have it in the right order, right? Yeah, here's the init and here's the dinit. Here we destroy the draw image, so we can do self dot depth image dot init. Yes, we'll pass in self dot Vulkan memory allocator, and what else? It needs the logical device of self that device. Bam, easy peasy. Now we destroy both of those two. Crazy. Alright, let's see what else. Yeah, that was just to destroy that. From the draw loop will be transferring the depth image from undefined into the depth attachment mode in the same way we do the draw image. This goes right before the draw geometry. Oh no. Right, I mean... So wait, this goes right before... Okay, but I have removed that function. I still have everything in just one big ass draw call. Because, yeah, I'm kind of stupid, but that's fine. Right before the draw geometry, I think it's probably from here. Wait, we can see. General to color attachment optimal. So we can just basically find this and we'll find... not this. Oh. Yeah, it is this thing. Because we have general right before that. I think I need a new draw image barrier. Yeah, I need a new one. We'll create a var depth. Yeah, because it goes from undefined depth image barrier. And this is just VK barrier. I don't know if this is the best way of doing this, but I find it quite good. We can still use the same command buffer for this. The image here, the words will be different because we'll have to do self.depth image, like so. So it's a different image. And then here we just do depth image barrier dot transition. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm just gonna type it out. And then here you can see what they have typed also. That's the vk.c vk image dot layout undefined. I thought it would be like one of the top ones. It's in alphabetical order. And then it probably goes to something like depth testing, I would assume. VK image. I could just read what it does, but you know, we're not like, what else could it be? Depth attachment optimal, probably. Right, but I need to do a few stages. I don't think they do define these stages. We need to change the path being da. And they add these things, but they don't talk about... No. Okay, well, I mean, it can't be that hard, right? Right? We'll just, like, if I take... I'm just gonna do this so we have a reference point, right? Like so. So we go from here. Oh wait, I don't have to say, it's already undefined by default. I'm pretty stupid. We go from this, and then we go to stage. What is the stage? This is VK, let's see. VK pipeline stage. We're not using stage 2. This is just, is there like a depth something? What kind of stage exists? Let me see. We have I actually don't know which one it could be. Top of pipeline, probably not. Fragment late tessellation. Okay, my brain is not braining right now. It's a GPT moment. It might be a GPT moment, this thing. What stage could possibly transitioning to? No idea. Oof. Let's see. What stage and access do I need for depth? Let's see, I'll give it both of these. Let's see, in Vulkan, your transition depth image barrier is like this. You need set to both the correct pipeline stage and access mask correspond to how image will be used. Your transition and an image will be used depth attachment, so yes, that's what I got. For depth attachment usage, the appropriate stage is what? Fragment test and late. Well, hold on. That's not what we're doing here though. Correct access. No, you're tripping balls, I'm telling you. No. Well, I guess maybe for later, but for the I follow do this. Let's do that. Let's do HEAT, yes. HTAT. Perfect, clean and common pattern if your zero uses something like that. Layout optimal, yes. And what? Okay, they're using the second version, that's fine. Okay, so the stage is still early or late fragment. And access is stencil attachment, read and write. Why would you need both? I guess, yeah, wait, you would, yeah, actually, because... Okay, I guess that makes sense. Let's do this. So we'll do this, and then stage, and well, early fragment test, and I will also pipe it. Do the VK, C, pipeline. I can't spell for shite. Did we fix indices? I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna let it be for a little while. You know, just gonna let it go for a little while, and then later we'll fix it, right? We don't care about it now. For now, we'll just let it cook. Yeah, we'll let it cook. And I think I'm trying to just get the fix a few steps forward, because then we'll get the recreation of the swap chain and we'll get depth testing working, so it will be a little bit easier to visualize these things and see them, and I can usually debug them without having too many issues. That's my strategy for the moment. Now we need to change the render pass begin info to use this depth attachment and clear it correctly. Change this at the top of draw geometry, so we have the color attachment. Where do we mention? Oh, it's right here. Wow, look at that. Now the thing is, we don't have this beautiful bootstraps library. No, Instead, we are going to have to create our depth attachment, which is fine. I like that. How do you spell attachment? Like that. That looks about right. That's crazy. We're finally recreating slot chains. No, we're not even doing that yet, bro. Let's not get too excited. All right. VK. What do we have? Depth attachment. Is there such a thing? I'm just making assumptions here. I have no fucking idea what I'm trying to do. Well, it's not good. Okay, wait. Here's they're doing this thing. Thank God that they provided this thing. It's actually called a Rendering attachment. It's another rendering attachment info. God damn, I'm stupid. We could actually make this into a... I don't know if it's worth making into some sort of helper functions because they are like so specific still. Like, you know. Okay, next episode. Yes. Next, we might... Nah, actually, we might not do it in this episode. I spent too much time getting excited about algorithms before starting a live stream and data structures, and then I spoke about the next video, which is coming up sometime in the future. But that video is gonna be fire, I'm telling you, bro. It's like the best video, and that I say about every video that I have working on. But for real, this one is so good, I'm telling you. It's great. One of the lines that it's gonna be in the video is so good that it makes me laugh every time. I basically go that OpenXR is basically the same as Vulkan, but different, okay? It's very important to know that they're basically the same, but different, alright? Okay, let's see, what did I do here? Okay, I guess I can just take this and just say, yep. Same but different. Exactly. You see, Mr. Internet guy gets it. You don't gonna have to do that. Expect the right. This is actually a. Let's see. I have to change this a little bit. Clear value. Depth stencil. And this that depth. Like so, easy peasy, no issues there. Fuck. That's beautiful. But how the fuck did that happen? Did I write that? No. That was the thing that I was like, wait a minute. Alright, so... I'm gonna do that, and then here, I assume this is... I wouldn't make the assumption it's the render view or the draw view, but let's see, what do they actually use? They use the depth image view. Okay, so both of them actually needs it. Yeah, that's better, because that just makes more sense, but... like so, and then the layout, which image layout? Okay, then that's probably also the same. Depth image dot. I'm not thinking. Am I thinking? I'm probleming in. Oh wait. Wait, they just pass attachment, image, view, and then the layout is actually... Okay, in that sense, it's a layout. I could probably have understood that. Probably wouldn't have. Alright, fuck. Okay, let's see. Everything else seems to be fine now. Yes, and it's similar to what we had for color attachment. We make the load operator to be clear and set depth value on the clear structure to 0f. As explained above, we are going to use depth 0 as far value and depth 1 as the near value. Okay. The last thing is to enable depth testing as part of the pipeline. We made that option when the pipeline builder was made. Build left is disabled. Let's fill that now and add this function to the pipeline builder. Enable depth test. That is actually not a dumb idea. Usually I don't like these things, but that one is actually, now I'm starting to see that it's not a dumb idea. I have just done... I just did things manually up here when I wanted to enable something, lol. But I guess we could also... Yeah. Let's do that. We can actually, yeah. It's way easier. It's way better. Let's go. Config here. So we have inside here, we have this structure, and it's also a namespace. So we could also, after all of these field declarations, we could also do these. We could just create a public function. Okay. Public function, and we're gonna call it enable the... Am I doing this right? I forgot the convention of creating functions. I have been doing too much Java lately, alright? I'm doing it wrong. Good. Depth testing. Not that that was even Java syntax, but... self at this. Do I need to take it by? I'm just gonna do it like that. And we can do this same that they do over here. Just have to switch the depth. Right, enable. And then yeah, okay, I was like, wait, that's weird. Am I doing... No, this is correct. Yeah. pk.c. Damn, I got auto-modded. GG. What do you mean you got auto-modded? In where? What? How did this happen? Now this should have a depth stencil right about there. Look at that. Which has no information about what the fuck it's supposed to do, and I don't know either what it's supposed to do, but we will fix it. We'll just take this, put it here, smile a little bit. What the fuck? And then we'll just take, we have this thing, and then we're just gonna go self, bam. Look at that, so damn beautiful. These things should be alright. Is there actually a true? Oh damn, I didn't know that. I usually just put normal true instead of using the Vulkan's true. And then we just have to get rid of... Fuck! Those. And... Now that's pretty cool. I should probably substitute also all of his monstrosity for the same logic. But, you know. Try to send same but different meme. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't know if you can send that stuff in here. Wait, what is this? Yo, what's up, Damon?
Forgot you guys existed.
We are all very happy to hear you. How have you been?
Me?
Yeah. Wait.
I've been
Okay.
Alright.
Mr. Internet Guy, I trust you now with moderator, managing moderator, standard moderator. Can you now send me memes? Valid reason to get moderator. I just want to send memes. Alright, I guess you get moderator. Okay, wait, let's see. trusting also your links.
We are different people. We speak different languages. Huh? We have different faces, but inside, we are same. Same, but different. But still same. Ha ha ha. Oh, thank you. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Alright, that's pretty damn good. Is the stream overlay working? I think I don't have it enabled. Nah, I don't have it enabled. That's crazy. Let me try. Hello world. I should get back in there. I'm not getting back in there. I think it might have died. Let's restart the stream overlay, right?
Sure. Why not?
Uh-oh. Wait, let me just...
Yo, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Uh-oh.
Where have you been?
Hey,
Oh,
welcome
you don't
back.
I have a
It's
crazy
T-Chef.
story. So my family called in for an emergency meeting.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Damon, by the way. Yeah, for an emergency meeting. Because my sister, she has a very old laptop.
Whoa, bro, I'm live. Just so you know. All right. So yeah, all right.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but my sister, and she has a very old laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, you know,
No, I
like the
don't
game.
know.
Do you know it? The
No,
samurai
no.
game. It's basically, a samurai game, pretty in decent graphics, I would say, or good. I didn't play it, but yeah.
Yeah.
And she bought it, but then she couldn't play it because her laptop doesn't even have a real GPU.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they asked me to fix the problem, and I just said, oh, hell no, bro, you cooked. And yeah, that's basically it.
Was he cooked though?
Yeah.
Hello,
Not gonna lie, we came up
with.
with pretty good solutions.
Hmm?
But yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was really funny, not gonna lie, because...
Yeah, I mean it's all right.
It's alright. Wait, I should have a depth image. Yeah, no.
So how's the stream going?
It's
The
going
project?
good. No, Differ is saying that I should have more viewers, and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Right. I commented out. That's why it's not there anymore. Lol. I'm trolling myself, just slightly, you know, because
Lucas, you know a tool you need?
no.
It's called clock. Count lines of code.
That's only there's only 500 here. That's not much.
No, it's nah, but it counts it across your whole project. It's really interesting, not gonna lie.
Ah. Now why would I need that?
I don't know, for fun.
Ah.
Funsies.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy your young life. You know, when you're old, you can stop using those tools.
Bro, I don't have time for
You
these
know,
tools.
it's the same as going, yeah, it's the same as going out to eat and do something with your friends. Instead, we're just gonna count our lines of code.
Bruh. That's the most stupid thing ever. Okay, now I see that the AI is hallucinating. I think it was the thing that provided me with this. Yeah, depth stencil attachment read bit. Let's see, what is the thing that I should actually be... We're gonna go into the transition here. Access.
Hallucination.
These are the things that I'm wanting to know. Wiki access. Depth stencil. That's what they're called. Not whatever the fuck AI invented.
You're doing dev data right now?
Yes, kind of.
Ah, yeah. Already have some 3D mesh up and running?
Well, yeah, but they are fucked, and that's why I'm trying to fix this so I can debug it easier.
Okay.
Valid, right?
Yeah. Are they fucked like vertice wise or?
Yeah, and
Because
also like
yesterday I looked into your
there's
stream.
a bit
Hmm?
there's a lot of things that are actually wait, hold on, what the fuck did I do? Let me just do this. Okay, now we're back on track. So I want the write and I want the read. That's the read. Ah, fuck. Now both of them are the read. Right, bit. Alright. What on earth are you even making, bro? Is it a game or a game engine? Both. Primarily, it's gonna be a game. Like, I'm kind of making an engine. Wait, let me. I'm gonna get some more tea, and then I will also show another cool thing that I just got.
One must make an engine in order to make a game. Like, don't you know? Like, this is 2025. Like, I think that fucking chatter's baiting you, rage baiting you, dude.
Wait,
Like,
Damon, why
would
is
you
your name
play
in
into
such
that?
a
He
nice
knows.
font? Don't say Discord added fonts
because
for
Discord
names if you have Nitro.
Bro.
Bro.
Discord finally bought some fonts. It's been like that for a few days now. Like, you guys plebs. Just give Discord like $10 a month.
No, I won't. I won't. I would rather
that actually
continue
reminds
our chat application, you know, that we made. And then,
Oh, right, I remember that. Good times.
Alright,
yeah,
I'm back.
yeah, good
So-
old times.
Basically,
Good times.
I showed this last stream already. I'm reading this book, which is pretty damn cool. Like it was last stream, one stream ago. Which it's game engine architecture, and
Yeah, I mean, books are cool.
yeah, I mean this one is actually pretty good because it kind of talks about. It doesn't go in depth and show you like the code. It just talks about the overview.
Oh, that book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, do you have this book? Have you read
Wait,
this
I
book?
need to go in your stream to see which book it is.
It's
Nah,
Because I can't
game
join on PC,
architecture
I need to join on
book,
phone.
It's
pretty...
it's just some guy talking about like programming paradigms and like, you know, it's like I don't know.
Huh?
When it comes
I don't
to
know
like
about paradigms.
Is it good, Lucas?
concepts for like game and stuff.
It talks
You know-
more about like
Well,
kind of like
Lucas, would you recommend it?
well, I have only read 100.
like I don't even know what the fucking term paradigm means. Let me just figure.
But I only read 130 out of 1,200 pages, so.
Damn.
So.
But I mean, based off those 100.
Based off 100, it's freaking amazing. It's it talks really about.
Oh yeah,
I
paradigms.
skimmed through also one chapter about asset manager, and they even reference like how Photoshop does it, how Photoshop manages assets, and it was like pretty damn like whoa. So it takes from like.
And it's English, right?
What?
It's English, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's made by some guy that thinks he's smart, man. You're smarter than him, Lucas.
I'm smarter than him.
Wait, Lucas. Did you like
Yeah, you're smarter than
buy
him.
it, or did you get it like from a
Library.
I
don't know.
library?
Yeah, it's such a weird coincidence because I
Dude,
remember
he got it
checking
from the
my
library.
main library.
He goes to school, man.
Yeah. I checked my city's main library, and the book wasn't there when I last time checked, and now it's like a month later, and then now I checked and it was there. I was like, what? And I took it. The fourth edition is
So
coming
you bought
out,
it?
but the fourth edition is more heavily based on modern C++. Well, modern is 17, I think, or so,
Yeah.
but it's based on C++ 23 and above, and
Hello.
that I don't need.
Okay. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Fred.
Because,
Lucas,
bro,
he's crazy.
this book is fucking expensive. Damn.
Dude, you get it from the library, man. Just like borrow it. Never buy.
There are
Always
60
borrow.
game engines made in
I-
Rust and 4
yeah,
games
it's not-
made using Rust. Yeah, but we're gonna be using SIG. Alright? That's the goal. SIG and C.
Zigga zigga.
Zig.
Just a bunch of ziggers. here.
Yes, the Eggy Neck book. Yes, the Eggy Neck book. But this is a really good book. I like it's again. It's like very abstract. It compares like Unreal 4
Nah.
and then like there's their own Naughty Dog or whatever it's called engine, and they have Unity, of course, and then like they probably talk about 10 different engines and how they do stuff when they compare, and like how one thing it really was cool is they talk about. When I read it, they talk about C++ also a lot. And then they talk both about the good sides and the bad sides. And every time there's a bad side, I just immediately see how Sig just handles that in a professional way. Like, I was reading about try and catches and how it makes your code more readable, but it also injects like a lot of like, well, it slows down your code and like makes it worse. But Sig doesn't allow you to do it in that kind of way. Instead, you just have an error tagged union kind of that is a return that you can use and which doesn't do that try catch. Well, you can use it as a try catch, but it's like in a good way managed. I was like, whoa, when I read about that. Yeah, my mind got blown. And it was also from there that I found this really good article. Wait, I'm gonna take it up real quick. My Discord froze. Crazy. Wow, my Discord is slow as fuck. The exceptional troll language features. Yeah. But it talks about so many like I don't know. Like I'm just getting more hyped about actually making an engine using more and more data-oriented way. Like first I was thinking like should I just go purely back to C++? But when I'm reading that book I'm like no. Sig is the way. Sig is the way. So, yeah, wait, let me just join back to the call. All right, I'm back. Wait, so
Yeah.
you guys can hear me now? Great.
Yeah. Wait,
Let's see.
Lucas, I sent you a book. Have you read this?
Wait
Because
just a
like, I don't know,
sec.
it seems good. Like the feedback or like
Real-time rendering. I haven't read those, nah. The book that you first said is the book I'm reading. The 4th edition is coming, yeah, I just said that. I haven't read the real-time
Yeah.
rendering, though, thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, but this article, it was referenced in the book, and one thing that it's just how to write code that if something is wrong, you can read it from the like how we have written the code. They talk. It's really good also. Like I started to implement what they're talking about from here because it helps a lot. But there's one section here which is just it's so good. Let's see. Here. In general, I have to admit that I am a little bit scared of language features that hide things. When you see the code, this code, when you see this, in C, you know at least that J is being multiplied by 5 and the result is stored in I, alright? And then, but if you see the same snippet of code in C++, you don't know anything, nothing. The only way to know what's really happening in C++ is to find out what type I and J are, something which might be declared somewhere altogether else. That's because J might be of type that has an operator like multiplication or star overload, and it does something terribly witty when you try to multiply it, and I might be of type that has an operator equal overload. And the types might not be compatible, so an automatic type question, I don't know how to pronounce that, function might end up being called. And the only way to find out is not only to check the type of the variables, but to find the code that implements the type. And God help you if there is inheritance somewhere, because now you have to trace all the way up the class hierarchy all by yourself, trying to find where the code really is, and if there's a polymorphism somewhere, you're really in trouble because it's not enough to know what type I and J are declared.
See, like
you have to know what type they
I
are right
agree
now.
with that, like completely.
Which might involve inspecting an arbitrary amount of code, and you can never be sure if you're looked ever thanks to the halting problem. And halting problem is a whole nother thing, but it's like I just laughed when I read this part.
What the good old Terry Davis said, you know, idiots admire complexity, you know. It's just like you got all this abstraction. Like that's where like sure it was a good concept. Like people, I don't know, blow that stuff like out of like I don't know. It's like, damn, it has its place, but you don't throw it everywhere because it can't. And you know, it's like a piece that fits everywhere. You know? You don't. That's just dumb. Like you said, you're scaling everything, trying to find out like where the logic's really at.
The thing was like why I was starting to consider if I should go back to C++ was the fact that there are, of course, these things are great in limited context, but the problem is that it's so easy to start to use them a little bit here and a little bit there, and then because you're using it somewhere else, something else. When you start to use that thing with this thing, now that thing also needs to implement, and all of a sudden now everything needs it, and then you're just stuck in all of this mess. Well, in SIG, if you want to do, for example, some sort of inheritance, I guess you could call it, you could just implement it specifically for the case that you want it, and like actually create it manually, and then it would still work. Like you could just use a function pointer for specific cases where you need it, and then like it would work the same way, and then you just have it restricted to that place where it makes sense. You don't need it in the whole architecture in every damn spot. But of course, I was thinking of going to C++ for that reason still to have it, but I was like, nah, I can just do it if I need it.
Lucas, can you send me the article?
Yeah, it's really good. I think this guy has multiple articles which are really good, but this was great. Actually, the article is not about yapping about C++, it's about how to name basically your variables so you can easily detect if you're doing something wrong. It's really good. Let's see. SIG is the way, you're damn right. Let's see. What kind of game are you making?
Just name it int 1, int 2, int 3, boolean 1,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G.
You know, vector 4, 77.
But who needs a Wales, bro? I make a variable for everything.
Yeah. But here, this is the game. And if this doesn't say enough, I don't know what else will say what the game will be about. But we have to get everything.
Yeah, we don't know it, or we also don't know it yet, you know.
Yeah.
Have you considered jumping off a bridge?
I mean, this is why STD expected is coming to C++. It's still terrible. What is STD expected? I can't really think of a case where inheritance is necessary.
It's a sexual disease that you get when you mate.
Well, I mean, inheritance. There is once like, okay, it's kind of more like an interface thing, like, which is, I think is really good. Like, for example, if you have a window manager, right? And then you need a different one for Linux, window manager, but like a window. You need a different one for Linux, a different one for Windows, and maybe Mac OS or whatever operating system you might have. And in that case, it would be nice to just have you start it up once and you could just have some sort of inheritance which reference just the right thing when you need it, you know? Something like that. Or interface, kind of. That's the one spot that would be nice, but I don't know. Okay, so it's cheese cutting simulator. Oh my god, why everybody just... I never put the damn cheese there. And that's the only thing people see when I present this. Like, I should just make a cheese.
Why did you even put the cheese
I
there?
didn't even put it there. I put the moon. I put the moon. And somebody put cheese. Whoa.
I mean, same shape, right?
Yes, you want Trage, which is also coming to C++. Hello, criminal. Criminal is now watching. I forgot the music died. But yeah, that is what's up. So STD expected is C++ version of Rust result, similar to error type in Sig. Ah, well, good.
Thank you.
One thing that I really want to
Yeah.
get better at is compile time, metaprogramming. What the fuck am I trying to say? My brain is about to die. Is there going to be woodcutting? No. I was thinking about doing a whole resource game like Minecraft voxel stuff, but I was like, for the other like core game mechanic, it wouldn't fit. Like you can't. I just want to make a game where you go around, shoot stuff, and then you go to the next level, and you shoot more stuff, and you go to the next level, and you shoot more stuff. That's gonna be like shoot intensive in that sense, not a resource chill building gathering game. Nah, that's not the point. So, but first we just need to get those graphics and maybe some audio and UI. Well, UI will come secondary, but we need to get the planet generation and like as soon as we have the graphics. Quake? No,
Hey,
no,
welcome.
it won't be Quake.
Quake?
But kind of.
Yeah.
Like you can. Yeah, I don't know if you have played Risk of Rain. I should probably take another picture.
No
of
one
Risk of
has.
Rain. Why has nobody? It's like the best game ever. I love that game, bro. It's so fucking.
Right.
You need money.
Yeah. Okay. You need money.
Yeah.
Risk of Rain.
But you know, it's kind of late, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep now.
All right. Hit that bed, Harold.
So, good
and hit
night.
it good.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you.
Good night.
So see you later.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Don't forget, this std.fs is gone.
Yeah, I probably won't need it though. Okay, here I think this is the best illustration of it. To not get too weirded out. But basically, what the fuck are those things? There's a new update that I haven't played. Anyways.
What are those?
So you play some character and then there's like these things, these enemies that just spawns into the world and you kill and
Damn,
shoot
should
and you
make a
get
game like
money and
Valheim.
you can go and open chests to get loot and then you just keep on. It's a roguelike kind of game. And basically I want to do it on a planet, so it's gonna be a gravitational field towards the planet. So you can like, I want to show that you can see kind of the curvature of the planet when you move around. I might even do like multiple planet system, like some boss could be like some alien worm or whatnot that just, I don't know. But I will see how I go about it. No Man's Sky, well that's closer to it, I guess. I feel like you aged so much since I last saw you. Yeah, I'm hitting that puberty, you know. I can now see the gray hairs from working with
Oh my
Vulkan. One lifetime is too short to learn Vulkan. Imagine the lives that have gone to creating Vulkan. I see you are making Half-Life 3.
No, Lucas. They didn't even spend that much time creating Vulkan because they basically just didn't create a library at all. It's just basically you are all like coding your own GPU interface, bro.
YouTube
At
is
this
lagging.
point.
No, it's not YouTube, it's my stream. I'm dropping frames. I have dropped 17% already. That's a bit of a yikes. But this, you know, it's what it is.
Well, pick them up, dude. Don't just leave them on the floor.
Well,
They're precious frames.
my precious frame. Okay, we'll leave the stencil parts off, but we'll enable depth testing and pass the depth. Oh, papa. Now it's time to use it from place where we will build pipelines. Change this part in the init mesh pipeline. So it's the mesh pipeline that we want to change. This thing basically. And before we pass the config in to create a pipeline, now we have this beautiful. Am I stupid? No, I'm not. I did a typo. What?
Yeah,
There.
just said it's config underscore mesh.
And then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna say vk dot there. vk compare op greater or equal, like so. And then bam! The fuck? Oh, it has a try. It doesn't need a try. And of course we do
Lucas, I think you still have a function per meter. Yeah.
Lol. You know, I just like to mess with myself a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Make it a little bit harder to do Vulkan applications, right?
Yeah, but you know, it's fun, right? Set attachment, color attachment format. I think I already do that, don't I? No. Oh wait, I do.
What even is the pipeline builder?
What? Wait, pipeline builder. Ah, that's a C++ kind of thing, or an object-oriented thing where you create a builder design. Which, I mean, it's actually kind of nice, but at the same time, I think it becomes so implicit as well. But it's actually kind of nice, but me. That's kind of the same thing I actually do with this. That I just create a config structure, which you modify before you create the actual pipeline. And this will just, it's like a big create info structure, which contains a lot of create info structures, which just in the init graphics, I just use the config here, and then I initialize all of these things with the config that was provided. Rusting. What's a rust? Oh my god. Anyways, now we also need to do the depth thing. Depth attachment format undefined. But now we can go fancy. We can go self. All right, we don't do a selfing because I'm stupid. You know, we don't do that. I have to move it actually away from here, but because we are not moving it away yet, it has to be a pointer, I think. Or does it? No, only the color attachment format has to be pointers. These ones are still just the thing itself. Okay. We call the enable depth test function on the build, and we give it the blah 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 mention because 0 is far and near. We will want to only render the pixel if the current depth value is greater than the depth value on the depth image. Modify set depth format call on the init pipeline function 2. Even if depth testing is disabled for a draw, we still need to set the format correctly for the render pass to work without validation layer issues. You can now run the engine now. You can. Why do I say it? You can run the engine now. The monkey head will be set up properly. The other draws with the triangle and the rectangle wrangle behind it because we have no depth testing set for that, so they are neither right for the depth attachment. We need to add cleanup. I already have this cleanup. Okay, before continuing, remove the code with the rectangle mesh and the triangle in the background. We will no longer need them. Delete init triangle pipeline function, its object, and the creation of the rectangle mesh on init default data plus its usage. On geometry, move the viewport and scissor code so that it's after the call. As the call to bind the triangle pipeline is now gone, those ECS are set to be done with pipeline bound. Instead of making all fields open, you create setters and getters and report 3 times more code to your manager.
Rip.
You create setters and report 3 times more code to your manager. That's a classic. I mean, it's actually like in C++ or any object-oriented programming, yes. Like the setters and getters, they're actually kind of nice, not gonna lie, because if you something with UI, for example, and then you set something, you would like to all of the UI objects to also get notified that you changed it. And in that sense, it's kind of nice for an object to just have a set and then that thing, and then the setter will notify and they also make sure that the values are correct. But I don't know. I still think there's a better way to go about it than whatever that is. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Java
but
started
you know,
it, I
if
guess.
you
Okay, it's supposedly should work, except for that there's a small issue over here. Yes, this thing. Here. We probably have to pass in, no, wait, here. Color attachment. It has to go in here. And it's gonna be the address of it. Do I also have to say how many? Wait. No, I don't. I guess if there is one, they can only have one, so I don't have to say how many there are. There are. Okay, in theory, this should work.
yeah, let's see.
It didn't. Let's see, what did I do wrong? Expected you to do found boolean. Sig 132. Was it in? It was in pipeline. 132. There. Expected type found boolean. Right, because this one is converted to just true or false. I will just change it to the same. And then we probably have to change it also in here. Here, this thing. I guess I can just use CVK true, like that. Expected struct test, blah blah, pipeline 136. Huh?
I've never seen the dot front there.
What happens if I leave them empty? Does that work? I don't know, we'll find out. That didn't look good. Segmentation fault, yes. But, oh wait, that's not from that. That's from the, that's suboptimal, that's fine. Okay, these are fine, it's just suboptimal. This is what I need to get to and fixing. But,
Fine.
it's fine. Come on, give me one that just doesn't do
Yeah,
this.
fine.
Bro, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Wait. For heaven's sake. Ah, this is not funny. I'm not laughing. Suboptimal. Ah,
it
wait.
kinda is.
Here are a few other ones that I should actually probably pay attention to. Holy moly. Damn. The problem with setter is that they say nothing about what they're doing. Much better to make a function method that actually does for that purpose, e.g. set value and notify. But like, we can see here that there's actually a few issues with the. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's actually read these ones. So, wait, but the setters and getters, like, isn't it still like a method, the set value and notify? Like, if you set alive or whatnot, you know, it's kind of like, well, then you wouldn't have. No, I don't know. VK image.
Setters and getters? I don't know, at least for my concept,
info,
it's like more
object.
variable security.
VK create image views using 32 aspect flags, aspect color bit. But depth only image format must have VK aspect depth bit. Yes. Yes, okay, that's why. Okay. Look at that. It even opened the docs for me. we're gonna go into the image, and in here you can see that we are doing tiling view here, this thing, and this is why it should probably a separate structure or a separate call to create the image view, because now this is starting to feel like a bit. I mean, I could do this image view flag or access, what was it called? Aspect mask. Image view mask. I'm just gonna do it for now. vk.c. What is this? vk image aspect flags. Bits. No, just flags. Okay. And then it will come here, and I will take this away from here, go to the renderer, we'll create the image here, put it in there, and this one wants this thing. It smells like sweat, I should actually take a shower. Yes, but it's pre-named, so it only says set, even though it has side effects a lot of times. And in some languages, a setter may be used even if you just assign. That's true. That's a nice way to waste your time looking for bugs, like why did this setting, this variable make some other module explode? Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's like, in general, what I feel about object-oriented program is like, it was created to make it more convenient to program and understand the code. But in the long run, as soon as you create more than one class, it starts to contradict itself. That's how I feel. Like, it's like, encapsulation is great for big system ideas, right? But when you start to make it for every single object, every single, like, yeah, everything into an object, then I guess. But at the end of the day, if it works, it works, right? I think the worst is if set. Wait, I think.
Hell, it doesn't.
I think the worst is if setters and getters are virtual functions, because you do a ton of work to just set a variable. Wait, I don't think I have ever done a virtual function out of a setter or a getter. That's crazy. That's true, oh my god. Jesus. Object-oriented programming is a troll paradigm. Yes. Isn't it called like anti-patterns? It feels like the whole language or the whole concept is an anti-pattern.
I feel like it like being able to like using things as Lego blocks where you can like stop repeating yourself, like that's nice, but you lose me with inheritance and fucking abstractions. Like that stuff is like, that's just like a waste of time. Like, yeah. But like being able to like modularize like your chunks of code so you can, you know, reuse it, like I don't know, that's kind of nice. But
yeah, like I think
inheritance and abstractions, that's all garbage.
Yeah, I think, yeah, like on a macro level, yes, but I guess also like modules, but then that you could also already do in like something like, well, C already.
Like I'm a fan of classes, like classes and struts or just objects, right?
Yeah.
But like having classes stack on top of each other, we're using like the same base. Like I don't know, that's bullshit. I'll just I'll just rewrite the code in that point.
Hmm. All right, let's see. I think I'm getting closer to getting this to maybe not. Fuck. Root source image 16. Root source files has no member name vk. It has no. Well, that's interesting. Flags. Oh wow! Look at. Okay, there we have it. Let's see what's the problem now. VK image barrier. Uh-oh. These ones are the ones that are the scariest, kind of. Object type.
Oh yeah.
Image. Pipeline barrier, image, memory barrier, image using format this, yes, with aspect flags, color bit.
Wait, Lucas.
I swear I
The
just
tutorial you're following.
The
Does
Vulkan
it
guide.
use dynamic? Yeah. Do they use dynamic rendering?
Yes, they do use dynamic rendering. Oh. Right.
Because if you have dynamic rendering, you need to convert the image like type yourself.
Yeah. Also, another thing I just realized is. Wait, hold on. Wait. Because it's coming from here, it says that the image barrier using format this, right? With aspect flags color. But wait, where is this thing getting caught from? Because I'm not assigning it to be that in the image itself. The only place that happens is
Wait. In line 84, there you have d32 float. Wait.
84?
Line 84, there you have d32 float.
Yeah, it's
Do you
supposed to
have
be
there?
that.
But there's the setback. Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure
But
out
then what
why.
is the same error?
Am I when I
The same
create
it with color attachment as well.
what?
It's like the flag you're having the error with is because you said color attachment bit, right?
Yeah, the problem is this thing, not this thing.
Image. Wait, VK image aspect color bit. Wait, didn't you change? Is it the aspect thing? It was in the flags, right? But did you change it when you passed them in?
Yeah. I. So in here, I pass it in here. In it, it's this thing, and then I use it over here, and I pass it here. Right, but I'm a bit of a funny person.
Are you legit passing in the wrong thing?
In here, I am not telling it which aspect color. Oh, I have to also do it in the sub-resource range. But I guess that's something I will just pass in. I will just make it like this, and I will just store it once, I think. It's kind of like something more permanent. I don't see it. This is not something I would like to dynamically change, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Aspect mask. Aspect mask. Like so. Bit. And that should be alright. Expected type found seen. Now it's just trolling my ass, I swear. And then I will take it in here as well. I don't know why it's. Am I just doing something very? That should be correct. I don't know, bro. This is weird. And then I can just say aspect mask, bruh, equal to aspect mask. And that should just happen once in the init. Oh wait, I'm retarded. That's not what. It's this thing I want to do. Like so. and then you just do that. And then in the init of the traditional graphics thing, we want to, when we initialize the barrier here for this one, this is for the draw image. This one wants to use a vk.c that, and this one is the depth image. So we want to do a, can I just do with it on, nah, I don't. And then it's just depth bit. And then I have another one over here for some reason. I think this one is supposed to be the one that we also use up there. Alright, let's see how far this goes. Ah, wow, just a few errors, but that's okay. But we got the triangle back up.
Oh yeah.
And now there's, I don't know if there's actually depth buffering, because we have a few validation errors actually, so...
Wait, but right now you're not loading your mesh, your 3D mesh, right?
No, I am. I'm just not loading the big ones, because I have some issues with the memory allocation that I'm doing wrong. And it's too annoying to try to debug right now, because I don't have the recreation of the swap chain. So it's not that straight. I'm just wanna get a few steps forward before I try to debug that thing.
Why don't you have a recreation of the swap chain?
Yeah, but I still want to do these things because they're like on the way, so we're soon on the recreation of the swap chain. We're soon there. Let's see, validation. Vulkan barrier, this thing, object type image, p image memory barriers using format with aspect flags, aspect color bit, but for must have the image aspects bit set. Sub-resources must be, right, bro. I didn't even change the thing. That's a bit funny that it still worked. No, wait, I did change the thing. No, wait, did I?
Maybe
This,
now.
barrier. No, I didn't. I'm a bit of a troll, you know. I like to troll myself a lot. You know, it's fun. Let's try again. Okay. Let's see. Vulkan validation. VK draw. Dynamic rendering unused attachment. Handle object command buffer. Object type. Object pipeline message. VK draw. Depth attachment image view. Format must match corresponding format in V. Create info depth format undefined. Right, I probably don't tell it for what depth format it's gonna be using in my create info. Ah, wait, it's in my pipeline. Da-da-bam! There. Pipeline rendering create info. Am I missing just some format? Wait, hold on. Well, some format is missing. Obviously. I wonder what kind of format. Depth, attachment format, VK format, because I don't define it in my rendering info. The attachment, image view.
But are you in the pipeline? Look in the pipeline again. It's like March. You need to define that. But that can't be. Oh wait, that's the rendering. But yeah, look. But you say dev stencil there. Okay.
What fields do I have in here? Yeah. This is probably it.
Diddy?
What? Render info.
What did you say?
So if I go back to the render where we create the thing, even though this is probably gonna have to be complete. Here we have render info, but I do tell it to have a format. Unless if this format is undefined. Let's read.
Okay, guys, I need to go now though because I will sleep. Yeah.
Alright, good night. See ya.
Yeah. Good luck. See ya.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Alright.
Good night.
Bye bye. Wait, the dynamic rendering unused attachments feature is not enabled. No, I don't want to enable that even, I think. I want to be explicit about it. Image view was not null handled. The value of VK rendering create info depth attachment used to create the currently bound graphics pipeline must be equal to VK form used to create the VK rendering. Okay. I mean, I have something wrong. Dynamic rendering unused to the dynamic object buffer the image VK draw VK rendering info. Depth attention format. This must match corresponding format. But I do pass it in. That's so crazy that it's not there. What do I do here? Depth attachment, and I should probably layout. I'm missing something from this structure. Nope. What else do I have in here? Nothing. Okay, great. I don't think I need to do anything. Okay, let's just not use the second pipeline. But that does make sense. Because what if I just don't do this thing? Will I get rid of that? Oh, that's suboptimal. Don't worry about it. Huh. Okay, so the issue is just because I wasn't using it in the... Okay. Okay, so that was just the issue. I think I probably can get rid of it if I just also set it then in this case for the... Because, yeah, I should change the dynamic rendering thing before switching the pipeline, but I don't. But I guess this is... I can also just add it here. And yeah, because there it's undefined quite clearly. You can just change it to be this. And then here you can take the depth image. And I think we don't really need to do anything else. Maybe. And now it should be fine also like this. Let's see. Panic interval does not fit. But that's with me not understanding or fixing my damn. Okay, that's the issue. Okay, but now there's depth on both of the pipelines and they're using the same thing, so it's fine. Yeah. And actually we don't need those pipelines anymore, so that's even more fun that I fixed them. Wait, what? I call assert false when I receive a validation error. No errors allowed. I should get better at using assertions. But I don't. Okay. I think this should all be pretty damn good. I still think render doc. Let's launch it up just to get a quick cool view, because this is also very sexy to look at, am I right? Well, of course, if it loads, it's sexy to look at.
It's all right.
Come on, 10 times the charm. 20th times, the fuck's sake. Let me just, I think this increases my odds of actually getting it running. Let's launch it. Okay, it's got closer. Come on, just launch it once. I just needed to launch it once. Wait, it's still just actually loading. I swear it's some memory I don't keep loaded, like that I free too early or something like that. And that's just suboptimal. that's swap chain issue, which I will get to in soonish time. Okay, and come on, just I just need these to align perfectly. Am I right? Like just no swap chain issues and just no memory issues for the loading of the mesh, which I don't understand why it's fucked. Because I think all of that what the fuck should still be in the same local scope. Come on. Well, this is convenient. And you know, I don't know how I did this, but this is pretty nice. Okay, I'm not even gonna get it to... Okay. No, wait, what? No, that's suboptimal again. Okay, you know what? It's good enough. We have succeeded in... Can I just close the application? So, we have succeeded in getting that thing. Tomorrow, I will get rid of that. Then we'll do blending. I think we might even get the resizing of this thing, because this should be quite trivial how everything is set up. So, yeah. That's a pretty damn good progress. I can't really prove that depth testing is working because I can't load in objects which are more complex than a cube, which I can change the... I could change the camera position in a sense, but I'm not gonna try to figure out the matrix multiplication and addition for putting myself in a good spot right now manually. So no. That will be it for today. Tomorrow we'll get the recreation of the swap chain, and hopefully it will get a bit more exciting debugging why my model loader is... No, it's not the model loader that's wrong, it's how I'm using the model loader, what's wrong. And we'll figure that out and we'll fix it. And then I think if you get that right, well, there are still a few topics here which I'm texturing. There's some bonus chapters which I'm also like, have never... Like, this one is a lot more modern. Like, this one is quite old. I don't know how old this one is, and this is the one I'm used to. I guess that's why I'm also, like, feeling like it's better, because I feel like it's better. 2015, yeah. It's really old. It doesn't use many, like, none of the modern Vulkan features. But it's really good. I love this one. This one was super amazing. This one is... it's okay, but I think this one is actually better, even though it does not use the modern features. I wish there could be a mix between these two, like a tutorial that's kind of used, because this one went in on a little bit more depth on how the things worked. I felt, well, this one is just a little bit more ambiguous, but it uses more modern features, so it's alright, I guess, but yeah. Alright, tomorrow, same time-ish, I try. And we're getting close to actually starting to make some game logic, maybe, sometime. Bye bye everyone,